Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Rimuru X Harem, Regret and Returning into the Past. By peaches0531. Chapter 4. When Kaijin and the three brothers arrive, they were with 20 additional men. This didn't happen in the last timeline though. Less than after Master's action healing and repairing the mine, and also mass-producing higher swords that are made by Kaijin, they have high expectations of Master greater than. Is that so? We can think about that in the future, but more subordinates the better, I guess. Are you guys ready? Yes, Rimuru Dunno, they would like to come also to your village. Rimuru Dunno, I hope you don't mind. After witnessing Lady Seal repairing the mine, they want to follow you after hearing that I'm going with you. Ahaha. It's nothing much really, Yush. Let's go then. After using spatial location, we instantly teleported to the village in a second. All of their faces were shocked, saying these reactions brings back memories. Chuckle. What happened? Rimuru Dunno is quite powerful. We instantly got here in the middle of Jura Forest. Okay, Kaijin-san, you and your crew can place your things in that tent and we will gather later after you guys have settled. After arriving, Rimuru and Seal was greeted by the hobgoblins and tempest wolves, and while they were away, the other remaining surviving goblin villages decided to join us after hearing being ruled by a strong monster who governed this particular village. Yo. Rimuru, you're back, and his Florida less than stare greater than this old man never learns. Eek. Anuu, welcome back Rimuru and his first wife Seal. Sai, how are you? Veldora, you didn't cause any problems to Rigard, did you? Kuahahaha. I have been following Rimuru's instructions and never came out from this tent, and I am glad you're back. I wanted to ask if you can give me the next volume for this. You need. I will work you to death when I get Ramirez and build the labyrinth. Later I will give you more. I have brought the new subordinates from Dwargon, come and I will introduce you to them. Several minutes later. Kaijin-san, this is my sworn brother Veldora. Veldora? Is he that storm dragon Veldora? Kuahaha. You should be honored mortal for speaking with me. I the store. Ha ha ha. No, sorry about that. He's an rank adventurer that now resides here in the village. I see. Haha, I thought he was the storm dragon. For a moment I'm relieved. Thought communication less than cold voice. Soon dragon, don't forget what master told you about hiding your identity greater than. Eek. Why yes, I'm Veldora, the happy retired adventurer, and nice to meet you. Confused, haha, it's our honor to meet you. I'm not sure what's the happy part, but hope we get along. Okay Kaijin, we will leave first. You guys can take a look and have plans for the surrounding. Yes, Rimuru Dunno, after naming those goblins that migrated here in the village, I told Rigard to call Kaijin and his crew. The engineers that followed Kaijin will be the ones that will teach the goblins the knowledge to formulate and create an actual building. I assigned Murd to be the head because he's the best when it comes to building designs and improvement. Kaijin will be in charge for the weapons with Dord, and lastly Garm, he will be in charge in teaching and producing clothing with the goblins. The development sector can wait when King Gazel decides to bring Vesta after saying the potions I gave him. I hope so. There's still 3 weeks before Shizue-san and the trio arrives. With these improvements I can let them sleep in a basic house rather than a tent. I'm glad I decided to use spatial travel to arrive here much more earlier compared to the past timeline. Rimuru-sama, we have spotted humans near the area of the patrolling team. It's time. Seal, can you stay here and prepare a small feast for them? Knowing those three, they must be hungry without rest, and inform Rigard to prepare housing also. Less than yes master. Greater than the trio's pav. Why the hell did you stab that sleeping Aunt Caval? Shouted the girl with yellow hair. Yeah. You're supposed to be the leader, but you're the initiator instead. Shouted the guy wearing a bandana. If I die here I'm going to hunt you and won't let you have peace. The yellow-haired girl shouted. That won't happen because I'm going to die with all of you, ha ha ha. Shouted the other guy. The temporary masked member of the trio decided to stop the ants that are chasing them in order to slow the monster down to save them. Shizue-san. Watch out, the yellow-haired girl shouted very worriedly. The masked girl started to fight the giant ants that are chasing them, but having a hard time because of the ants' metallic-like plates. In order for them to survive, she engulfed her sword with flames and managed to defeat the ants. After that she falls down to ground. Unexpectedly there was one special monster that was underground and appeared right in front of her. The masked girl wanted to move but she couldn't. Shizue-san. Watch out, it's going to hit you. Shizue's pav. After using the power of Ifrit, I managed to kill the ants that were chasing us. After I've reached my limits, I fell to the ground because of Ifrit's rage. My body now couldn't move while fighting earlier. The mask that was suppressing Ifrit fell off. Now another stronger monster came out of nowhere and attacks me. I couldn't dodge it. I'm going to die. I'm sorry kids, this is the end for me. I've closed my eyes, tears drops. What happened? Why didn't the attack reach me? I started to open my eyes. Silver bluish hair until the waistline, endless depth, void like golden eyes that can see through anything. She, the only word I can describe the person in front of me is beautiful. She stops the special monster claw with only her pointing finger. After that she unsheathed the sword that was on her waistline. In a flash the monster was cut into 1,000 pieces. I didn't saw anything nor her the movements. After that it was an awkward silence for several seconds. Until here, this is yours, right? While giving me my mask, and then she gave me a faint smile while holding her sword. Blushes. Why did my face feels hot suddenly? After wearing the mask I started to gain my movement and I started to stand up. Thank you, I said with a low voice. Why'd I feel shy and can't look directly at him, her? Shizue-san. Ren, the girl with the yellow hair, rushed and hugged me. Anu. Thank you, Miss Ren said. You're welcome, and you can call me Rimuru. Rimuru Tempest, I'm a boy actually. End of Pave. After hearing what I said, that was the words that came out from the three. I'm really happy to see this trio. More importantly, Shizue-san, in this timeline I'm going to save you. Why are you here in the depths of the forest? After the storm dragon's disappearance, there's been many monster attacks recently. We were assigned to investigate the situation of the forest after the storm dragon's disappearance, Kaval said. I see you all look exhausted. Why don't you come with me and rest in my village? Several minutes later, Rimuru and Co arrive on the village. Rimuru drop off Shizue and the trio to one of the facility rigged prepared with a table full CL's personally cooked dishes. What's this? Ah, munch. Munch, this is really good, Aaron said. Sue, good, eat as many as you can while we're still alive, Kaval said. Yes. This is the best meal I have had in my whole life, Guido said. I'm glad you like the food. I'm the leader of this village. Leader? I hope you don't mind, but why are you living with Monster Rimuru Dunno? Kaval asked. I transformed into my slime form and then got back to my human form. I didn't know slimes can talk. Powerful, Ren said. I am not a bad slime though, PPPFFTT. As expected, only Shizue-san gets it. Anu, Shizue-san? Is there a problem? Ren asked. Now that I took a look closer at her, this carefree but worrying side of Ren is really making her shine. Plus she's an elf. No. What the hell am I thinking? I will be leaving you for a while, then I still have some things to do. I've already told the Goblin Lord here Rigged he will assist the four of you to your housing for tonight. It's almost sunset. I've gone to the cliff that you can see a full view of the village. As expected, Shizue-san is here. You've got a great village, Slime-san. I just nodded while smiling, standing beside her. Slime-san? That quote earlier, are you perhaps an otherworlder? Rimuru then told Shizue about how he got stabbed and reincarnated into this world, being Japanese, and Shizue also told Rimuru about her story, that she was also Japanese but was from a different era. Rimuru didn't told Shizue about him from the future. He doesn't want Shizue to feel indebted to him for fulfilling his wishes. Shizue didn't suspect about Rimuru's appearance because after evolving into Ultimate Slime, only small traces of Shizue can be seen. He showed Shizue modern Japan to lessen her burdens because she was from an era where Japan was in a state of war. After me and Shizue had a long talk, I've asked her, if you want you can stay here, I said casually. I love to Slime-san, but I'm going to tell you about my real objectives as my thank you for showing me the peaceful Japan. Then Shizue-san told me about how she hated this world after being summoned, about Demon Lord Leon Cromwell, about Ifrit, about the kids, and about her limited time left on this world, saying her sad with teary eyes breaks my heart. After hearing her out, I waited for her to stop crying. I've hugged her and she buried her head into my chest. Slime-san, I'm scared. I don't want to die. I want to get back of what that demon lord did to me, and more important, I want to save those kids. This world has been always ugly for me, but what those kids are in cannot be compared to me now, having a death flag after being summoned in a young age. Behind their smiles I can see them crying. I slowly whispered in her ear, I'll make a world with smiles and you're included, I promise you. I won't let you die and I am glad you wish to live on. Slime-san. What do you mean I can feel anytime I will lose control of Ifrit? Shizue-san, do you believe in me? Sobs. Sobs. I'll believe Slime-san sob. No, I will believe I want to live on till the day that you make this world full of smiles. After hearing those words, how can I not fulfill my lady's wish? I gave her my best smile. Blushing. Why your LL lady? Seal, is there a way we can give Shizue-san another spirit that can manifest her body without taking control? Less than master can create a spirit without any ego, that way the individual Izawa can have full control. Greater than. Do it, Seal. Using Void God Azathoth, I've devoured Ifrit and stored him in my imaginary space. I'll think of what to do about him later on. After taking Ifrit from Shizue-san, her hair started to get white and her muscles started to shrink. Seal uses Harvest Lord Shub Niggurath to create a new ego-less spirit to inhabit Shizue-san. Less than successful infusing new spirit Helios with the individual Izawa. Greater than. Less than starting body repairs unsuccessful, requesting to evolve the individual Izawa to saint. Greater than. Less than in the name of Manas. Seal, voice of the world, I command you overwrite and evolve the individual Izawa into saint. Greater than. Request from superior Manas. Seal received. Request accepted. Less than fusing of spirit Helios successful, establishing soul corridor. Greater than. Less than success obtained unique skill. Flame Queen individual Izawa obtain an hero egg. Lifespan now increased for 100 years. Greater than. After saving Shizue, she's already unconscious. After I remove Ifrit from her, you can rest now. Shizue-san, I teleported her to an empty bed and put her there. Nobody's going to hurt you anymore. I'll make those days of suffering into happiness. Have a good night, Shizue-san.